So question 3 says, determine the slope in the y-intercept by inspection. So what they're saying is, without doing any work, we should be able to identify what the slope in the y-intercept is of this equation. Now remember, this two-variable equation does represent a line. If we were going to graph it, we could make a table and plot some points and create the graph. But they don't want us to do all that work. They want us to actually just look at this equation by inspection and identify the slope in the y-intercept. So remember, slope by definition is described as the rate of change. The rate is written as a ratio, or in some areas it's actually just written as a decimal. Most commonly, the rate is defined as the change in y over the change in x. So it's kind of the change in the vertical over the change in the horizontal, if you will. So sometimes we use this phrase rise over run, where rise represents the change in the vertical and run means the change in the horizontal. Now, if we have two ordered pairs, there's this formula that we can use where we subtract the y coordinates on the top and we subtract the x coordinates on the bottom. So slope is a ratio, but it's always in simplified form. So the variable m is often used to represent the slope. So in algebra, in this class, they define slope using the variable m. The y-intercept is a special point where the line crosses the y-axis. Again, as we said earlier, the ordered pair 0y represents that. The variable b is also going to be used to represent the y value of the y-intercept. So in our class, b is going to be used to represent the y value of the y-intercept. So we're going to be given this equation, y equals mx plus b. This is called the slope-intercept form of the equation. If an equation is written in this form, it helps us identify quickly the slope and the y-intercept. The y-intercept can be used to locate a point on the line, and the line is going to be passing through this point. The slope can be used to locate a second point that the line passes through. So again, the y-intercept can be used to locate a point in which the line passes through. And again, the slope can be used to locate a second point that the line passes through. So notice our equation is y equals 7x plus 5. Notice that the coefficient of x is actually our slope. So by inspection, 7 is our slope. So we got that done. Now, the y-intercept is going to be where the b is, the constant. So the coefficient of x is described as our slope, the rise over the run, if you will. And the constant is the b, which is the y-intercept. So by inspection, the 5 is our y-intercept. So we can identify those two facts rather easily by inspection. So the coefficient of x is our slope, and our 5 is our y-intercept. But notice how they actually want us to write this as an ordered pair, so I didn't quite write that correctly. So as an ordered pair, this should be actually 0, 5. So remember, 0y is the ordered pair of a y-intercept. So 0, 5 would be the ordered pair for the y-intercept.